What's going on, and welcome back. This might be an interesting video because right before I started filming, I had the hiccups. And I had the hiccups earlier at work, and they wouldn't go away. I was like, oh God, no. And that's happened to me before, where I've had the hiccups, and I was like, dude, for like a day and a half, it was horrible, miserable. And I caught them at work, and I was like, dude, they're not going away, and I gotta film today. And then they finally went away, and it was all good. And right before I started filming, they came back again. And I was like, no. No, I couldn't stop hiccuping. And I couldn't talk. And I was like, dude, this ain't gonna be good, but it's gonna make for an interesting video. But luckily, as of right now, they're gone, which is good. So, that's great. You know what else is great? It's raining outside right now. Not like a heavy rain, but it's kind of like been raining like really slowly for the past like 3-4 hours. I love this weather. You know, everything's nice outside. It's cool. This is the type of weather that like I just want to sit back and relax, and not necessarily like watch a movie, but play like a retro video game. And this is the type of weather that makes me want to play, like, you know, Super Castlevania 4. Perfect weather for that. While eating, like, you know, a big bowl of noodles, or, you know, some kind of comfort food. I'll make something here. As soon as I'm done filming this video, I'm going to make something, and I'm going to sit here and eat and play some retro video games. I hope everybody had a safe 4th of July, you know. It was pretty good here. You know, the buddies came down. The buddies, Stetson and his girlfriend. They came down, I believe, Friday night. And they were here all weekend. And we had a lot of fun, man. We had a lot of fun. You know, hanging out, cooking, eating. And I didn't know that popping fireworks in the city limit was illegal. See, Stetson went and he bought, what are they, like shells? I don't know what else to call them. They're like the shells, like the tubes, and you put like the shell inside of the tube, and it shoots up into the air. Yeah, those things, the video doesn't do it justice, but those things are freaking loud. I mean loud. You know, we shot one off. I think it was it Saturday night? Yeah, it was Saturday night about about 10:30, and then the cops came, and we hightailed it out of there. We came back inside like little kids that were in trouble. You know, because like I said, we didn't know that, you know, popping fireworks inside of city limits. And dude, I'm like right at the edge of the city limits, you know, right before it turns into county. But enough to where if we would have got caught, we would have got a fine, and that would have sucked. Because I can't afford to pay a fine right now. So, yeah. We had the cops passing right here in front of my street, like, for the past 2 days. Probably 3 days. I was like, oh my gosh, dude, breaking the law, you know what I mean? But I have a neighbor that lives like right here next to me. It's an old man, and like 2 years ago, he was pissed. He was pissed off because the kids were popping fireworks. Dude, come on, man. It's the 4th of freaking July. What did you expect? You know what I mean? Kids are gonna be popping fireworks all night. You know, it's a Friday night. So I get up Saturday morning, and he's mowing his lawn. No, actually, he's mowing my lawn, because the empty lot technically belongs to me, but he thinks it belongs to him, or that's the way he's playing it. That way he can, you know, keep the land. What he's doing is like he's trying to keep people from moving right in next to him. What an idiot. I got all the documentation. I talked about this before. Anyways, I called the surveyors, those assholes. They haven't come over yet. It's whatever. I'll get them out here though. Anyways, so he's mowing my lot. he's mowing my lawn, and I'm up. I walk outside. I'm fixing to go to the park to go play disc golf, and he's like, "Hey, come here." So I was like, "Shit." So I walked over there. I was like, "Yes, sir." And he says, "You know why I'm mowing right now, this early in the morning?" I was like, "No, I don't actually." He's like, "Because those little son of a bitches kept me up all night last night, popping those fireworks. So I'm gonna wake all these little son of a bitches up." I'm like, "Dude, you're not waking up the kids. They could probably give two shits. It's the parents that you're waking up, and if that's what you're trying to do, man, that's, shove it up your ass, buddy. Shove it up your ass." Anyway, so I went to go play disc golf. Now, check this out. So, Saturday night, Stetson shot off one of those cannon fireworks, whatever the hell you want to call them. And he was at home. This was at 10:30 at night. The next day, he was gone. And as a matter of fact, he's still gone. He hasn't been home for like 3 days. Dude, he was probably like, "The hell with this. I am out of here, dude. I am not putting up with these damn fireworks again. Not this year." Man, you know what would be great? If he would just stay gone. Now, I'm not trying to be ugly, but the dude's a prick. He really is. And when he's outside, he'll wave to me or whatever. Dude, he had like an awesome, like, I don't know what the hell it's called in English. They call them manzanitas. It's a tree that he had right there at the corner of his fence. They grew like little apples, and they're like good. They're so sweet. You can eat them, and they would produce a lot of these little apples, dude. I guess like the kids were like going into my lot, and technically that was my tree, but at the time I didn't know, and they were like getting the apples and eating them, and I guess he didn't like them because he thought that maybe he thought that was his lot, and he still thinks it's his lot anyways. And they're going in there and eating the apples, and he cut the damn tree down. He cut it down, and that sucks. I think it's still growing. I think it's growing back now because it's been a while. But yeah, anyways, I need to get the shit straightened out with like the surveyor, so I can, for sure, prove that that's my property. I already gone to the courthouse. It's all documented or whatever. But I have to have a survey out here, a surveyor, and that was over a year ago, and they still haven't got back to me. So maybe now is the time for me to, like, I don't know, call them back. So what I want to do, what I have planned on doing, maybe this weekend or this coming week, is I want to make more space in this game room, because it's small as it is, and I got, it's not that bad for space, but I could use more. You know what I mean? I love having like all these physical games. I love it. But I need a little bit more space. And I got this room right here. And it's got disc golf stuff in there and a few other things, not too much. And I kind of I want to empty it out, because I want to not get rid of a lot of like these game shelves that I have, but just move them. You know what I mean? I want to say redecorate, but reorganize in here and make things a little bit more tidy, if you will. So I think that's what I'm gonna be doing for like the next week, and probably this weekend. I'll probably start it this weekend. Start cleaning out that room and moving at least a couple of shelves in there, and putting like all my retro games, and like just moving like my PlayStation games, and just moving everything around. The only thing I can't move, which sucks, is this desk, because it's so big. Otherwise this room would look totally different. And I thought about this already. I was like, dude, if I didn't have this desk, this big desk, but I kind of need it. You know what I mean? I do kind of need it because it's got my PC monitor, it's got my TV on here, you know, it holds my game consoles and all of that. So I can't get rid of it. That's not an option right now, you know. Unless I lived in a bigger house, maybe, you know, with a bigger room or whatever, it wouldn't be so bad. But for now, it's got to stay like this. I just got to move my shelves around because, like I said, I need more space, and I plan on, you know, obviously buying more games, so I'm gonna need more room, you know, for more games. And I'll talk about that, you know, later on down the line of what games I'm gonna start. And this is a word that I don't use very often: collecting, because I'm not a collector. I buy to play. Ooh, it's thundering outside. But yeah, there's a console that I want to collect for, and I'm gonna say the word collecting because I don't know what else to say unless I want to say there's a console I want to buy for. Let's put it that way. There's a console I want to buy for that I think is awesome. You know, I think it's awesome, and I want to build that collection up of games, that collection, that library of games that I can go to and get a game, knowing that that's the game that I want to play, and, you know, pull it out of off the shelf and play it whenever I want to, and take it with me. You know what I mean? So I got to make some room in here, and I'm gonna do that here pretty soon. And as soon as I do, what are we talking about? Another game room tour? Huh? It might have to be another game room tour because it's gonna look different in here, definitely. But I'll be working on that, you know. And when I say I'm gonna do something, especially like moving stuff around, I usually do it, and I try to do it quick. But this might take a little time because I want to make this just right. I want to make this right. So, and then of course I got this thing, you know, the air conditioner, and that's not gonna be in here, you know, all year. As soon as the weather starts cooling off, I'll take that out of there, and there's more space. So for now, that's gonna be in there. What am I looking at here? Oh yeah, this will be all the PlayStation games and stuff. This right here, well, you can't see it because of my chair, but you see right there, all those games will be over here, and that will be in that corner or something. You know, I'm gonna change it up a little bit, you know, but I'll be working on it, and as soon as I get done, I will do a brand new game room tour. You know, nothing big, just to give you guys a look-see at how I kind of changed it up a little bit. So yeah, I think I'm done for the day. Have a good weekend. I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna make me something to eat. I'm gonna sit my ass right here in this chair, and I'm gonna play Super Castlevania 4. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.